Hey guys, Retro Coyote here out of costume, but still, happy Fursuit Friday. Hope you're having an awesome week, and hope it's an awesome weekend. So the reason I'm out of costume for this video is because I wanted to discuss something with you guys, and doing that, dressed up as Retro, did not really feel appropriate. So, I've been a part of the furry community for a little over a year now. It started out as my quarantine hobby. I was locked up, like a lot of people were, due to the current world health events going on, and I needed a new hobby. So, I had always, kind of really liked the creativity in the furry fandom, the way people kind of built their own characters and created costumes and all that sort of stuff. I always thought it was kind of neat. And to me, it was always just another aspect of cosplay. So I'd always wanted a fursuit just to kind of try it out, see if it was for me. And that's what led me to getting Harrington. And the rest, as they say, is history. And I understand that a lot of people find furries weird, find furries strange, unusual. They certainly do stand out in the crowd. The problem with that is a lot of times, from what I've seen, they're often subject to harassment, trolling, bullying, that sort of stuff. And always from bad actors, always from trolls, just hateful, stupid people with nothing better to do with their time. Now, I myself had never experienced that kind of problem until a few days ago. I was in a TikTok stream, and I'll do these fursuit streams on TikTok, kind of just hanging out, talking to my followers, chatting with them, answering questions, that sort of thing. For the past couple of days, it has been just a deluge of troll comments, of just spamming in my chat. Nothing but just hateful, stupid nonsense. And it got to the point where I'd had to end those streams early because I wasn't able to catch my community's comments and their questions to me in this slew of just hateful troll comments. And I didn't want to keep a stream on that wasn't serving that purpose. It wasn't fair to me, and it certainly wasn't fair to them. So I wasn't going to put them through that and make them have to put up with it, and I certainly didn't want to put up with it either. It's not right, it's not fair, and it's a problem. And it's been a problem with TikTok for a long time now, where people who harass and bully others often are able to do so with near impunity, because they can just create another bot account or whatever, another no-name, if that account gets blocked or muted or banned, which is what I do. With as many of those comments as I could, I blocked, muted, and reported them for harassment and bullying. But it just got to a point where there were just so many I couldn't keep up. And I didn't want to stop streaming. So what I did today with the last live stream we had on TikTok, I don't know if you were there, I don't know if you watched it, but I had a lot of my mutual friends on TikTok set up as moderators to my future streams, and I have filtered as many of the keywords that they'll often use in their troll comments as possible. I've done my best to filter those keywords so those comments don't make it through. Will that work? Only time will tell, but it's a shame I had to do it in the first place. After yesterday, after I ended that fursuit stream early just because of the amount of troll comments going on, I was angry. I was genuinely upset. Not because of anything they had said to me, but because I wasn't able to connect with my community that I had worked to create and build, and who was trying to reach out to me. I wasn't able to connect with them because they wanted to be silly and foolish and hateful. And that is the reason I'm making this video. Just in case you might be experiencing a similar problem on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, or any other platform. This is universal advice. So if you're having a lot of problems with bullying and stuff like that, and usually you'll go to an adult. If you're a younger person, you'll go to an adult, maybe a parent, a guardian, whatever, and say, hey, I'm having these problems. What can you do to help me? And they'll say, oh, it's just ignore it and it'll go away. Well, anyone who's ever been bullied, myself included, understands that advice especially nowadays with the anonymity of the internet, just doesn't hold any water. It's not the same world they grew up in. It just doesn't work. If you just ignore them, they're going to keep at it until you crack. And that's what they're counting on, an emotional, angry response, so that they can continue to make fun of you. Like, oh, look at you, you're no better than I am. And it sucks. So what can you do? Well, the best thing you can do as an individual, if it's something that you are able to handle on your own, if the problem is small and manageable enough in scope, do what I used to do back when it was a smaller problem, because it used to be just like 1 or 2 comments. I would block, report, and mute that person so they can no longer just get them out of your comments, get them out of your stream, get them off your video, whatever you got to do. Just kick them out and keep kicking them out until they stay out. Kick as many people out as you have to. I understand you might be trying to build your own community, build your own audience, but obviously that's not the audience you want. And that's not the kind of people your audience wants to interact with, certainly. So you owe it to yourself and you owe it to them to kick them out. Now, if it's become a much larger problem that you can't manage on your own, like it did for me, then what I did was I went to my settings on my TikTok stream, just using TikTok as the example here, and I went ahead and added all the mutuals that I trust to know what to look for, and to help me fix that problem, I made them moderators in my chat. I understand you can do this with Twitch, and I'm not sure if you can do this with YouTube live streams, but if you can, that's another avenue there. Yeah, definitely. And you can add filtered words, so that's going to be a big help as well. It sucks that we have to do it at all. It sucks that this can happen, because TikTok and YouTube and other platforms are having this problem with their community guidelines and violations and copyright strikes, et cetera, et cetera. They're getting too big to manage themselves, and we see the cracks starting to show in that method of management. So we kind of have to be self-policing as best we can, which means we're going to have to reach out to each other to get help. So that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about today. If you're having these sorts of bullying problems for being a furry or for anything you enjoy, it doesn't even have to be about being a furry. If you're getting trolled or bullied for any reason, just kick them off your chat, kick them off your stream. If it's too much for you to do the job on your own, reach out to your friends and see if they can come out and help you as moderators or whatever. There's no reason that you should have to put up with that. There's no reason your community should have to put up with that. Just get them out of there and move on. I understand, it might upset you. It upsets me. But it's not worth giving them the emotional response that they're trying to get out of you so that they can continue what they're doing, so they can win. Don't let them win. Reach out to your people, have them work with you to solve this problem. It is a solvable problem. It's just going to take some work. But that's what I want to talk about this week, guys. I understand it is a bit of a downer topic, but it is a problem that is a relatively big one in especially the furry community. So that's why I decided to make this a Fursuit Friday video. So I hope that's okay. I hope you guys don't mind the kind of the different atmosphere here. Let me know what you think of it. And let me know what you think of the out-of-suit videos, if you'd like to see more of those, because if you do, we can certainly do that. My shorts have been doing really, really well, and so I might be doing some long-form videos for that, rather than just your typical Fursuit Friday stuff. So let me know if that's something you want to see in the comments, because I can certainly do some long-form videos, and we can go from there. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you found this video entertaining or informative, then let me know by dropping a like and a comment down below. It helps my video out a ton. And if you're not subscribed yet, definitely go ahead and subscribe, because I try to post content every single day, whether it's a short or a long form video like this one. But again, from the bottom of my heart, guys, thank you so much for sticking with me through this video. I know it was a bit different, not what you're used to. But again, guys, happy Fursuit Friday, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.